Going down, man. It's your boy Suavea, CEO, In Your Face CNT. Yeah.
Already. All right, man. So first off, for the people who don't know who you are, man, take this time to let them know who you are and what you do.
Man, I do a little bit of everything, man. My name's Suavea. You know, some people call me Enrique, my real name. I'm a club promoter, manager, personal trainer, coach. You know, I do a little bit of everything. Put my hands on a little bit of everything.
All right. So, jumping straight into it right now, as far as cleaning concerned, Taboo is a pretty nice-sized club, nice-sized venue. How were you able to come across, how did the process go? Because I remember you throwing parties back at, I think it was Old Chicago. Oh, no, Club Chicago, I'm sorry. How did you come from there to here?
I met with two sources, Papa Jazz and my other boy Ty, man, who kind of plugged me in with the right people to talk to the right people. Had a meeting with them, sat back and chilled with it, negotiate something right. Linked back up about 6-7 months later, and we got on the same page and we made it happen.
All right. So, how does it feel? Describe the feeling right now, as far as bringing the artists down and just seeing what you're doing as far as for the party life of the city.
Man, honestly, it don't even feel real. I swear, I wake up sometimes overwhelmed, blessed. Sometimes I even want to cry because things been going so good, man, because people don't understand the work that we put in, the work that me and my team put in, and the process we had to go through, from all the downfalls, with owners, managers, people getting down on us, and now, we're blessed with a venue like this. Man, it's a blessing. It's a blessing.
All right. So, In Your Face, is that a label or is that a brand or what exactly is In Your Face?
Man, it's a little bit of everything. Brand, label, entertainment, promotion group. Sooner or later, man, we want to branch out with everything, man. Clothing, In Your Face clothing. You got In Your Face marketing team. You got a In Your Face liquor store. You got that's what we want to do. We want to bring In Your Face slowly but surely. But right now, as we make our team bigger and we start working with more interns and stuff like that, we can start spreading ourselves out to different businesses.
All right, so man, I see that nowadays, man, you can go almost anywhere and you can see an In Your Face flyer or a Taboo flyer, man. How imperative is that to your daily process as far as making sure people know about what's going on?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, it's real important, man. When we first started promoting, I seen flyers here and there. But my thing is, man, you gotta put flyers where people are at every day. People are at gas stations, people are at ATMs, people are at barbershops, people are at nail salons. Everywhere you go, you see flyers. That's how we first started. Everywhere you went, you seen a flyer. And a lot of people, they just post on social media, word of mouth, that's cool and all. I mean, that's an extra source of promotion and marketing, but when you put those flyers everywhere, when you're handing out those flyers face to face, hand in hand, that's how you get people to come. That's how you get people to come. They respect it more. That's why we call it In Your Face. We got to be in somebody's face 24/7.
All right. So sometimes there's criticism. A lot of times it's on social media in reference to when you guys are bringing people down here, the length of time they're on stage. Can you explain how that actually works so people have a bit more understanding instead of thinking that they're just, like it's being done on purpose or something of that nature?
Okay. Most of the time, well, all the time, every time we book an artist, there's a set time that they're supposed to perform for. Now, sometimes, sometimes things don't work out right. For instance, Jacquees. Jacquees was not supposed to perform that short of a time. Being that he performed for that short of a time, I think he made up for it by coming back. When we sign those contracts, we're set to a certain amount of time. We don't set a time for 20 minutes, 15, 25 minutes. We always try to do it above that. Boosie coming down, he's doing a 50-minute to an hour show. And that is on the contract, so you can guarantee that. Sometimes, things don't work out. We get into it with the manager or something like that, and they want to walk out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to be playing the chase game and going to court and doing all that, so, I let them have it.
So, yeah, I remember the Lucci concert, he was there for, I don't remember the exact time, I know he was on stage for a minute. Mm-hmm. So, basically, the Jacquees situation was something that was kind of out of your control. There wasn't nothing that was
man. What people don't realize, man, with these younger artists, they don't know how to act, man. They don't know how to act. They're not humble. They're a little immature. That's my thing with booking younger artists. When I mean younger artists, I mean artists from the age of 23 or 25, and depending on what type of music they put out too. Kodak Black, he's a troublemaker. Young M.A., she's not a humble person. She's out there. People like that, it kind of puts you in a bind to kind of book them or not. You don't want to book people like that because you don't never know what they come with. And Jacquees, we knew he was kind of immature when it took him so long for the damn video drop. We finally got the video drop after weeks and weeks of action.
All right, so when people make requests for certain artists to come down, like a Bryson Tiller or something like that, explain how that would work in relation to the ticket prices.
Okay, I'm gonna give y'all an example. Let's just say Jay-Z hit us up, or we hit up Jay-Z and we say, hey, we want you to come to Club Taboo. Jay-Z says, hey man, it's gonna be 100,000. Taboo fits anywhere between 15, I think 1,800 people. If we want to make our money back, and we think we're gonna get at least 1,000 people in here, we're gonna have to charge $200. So, in order for us to make our money back, make a little bit of profit, and be able to pay everybody off, we have to raise those prices up a little bit. I mean, if you think about it, the prices that we're putting out there are affordable. $25 at $9, $30 after. The Boosie show is probably the most expensive show we've had. It is, as a matter of fact. It ain't, damn, you might have to cut that one off. But the Boosie show is probably the most expensive show we have for sure.
All right. So, what got you into deciding to, going from just having a club night with a theme, such and such birthday party or certain color night, to booking artists and actually, getting the performance side of Killeen actually a bit more popular?
Man, honestly, I kind of had let that alone. The owner, he don't really do too good with events because of history. We have other promoters bringing down people. My boy Chop, who I did an event with back in 2012 for Brian, he hit me up like, hey man, what's up? You want to start doing shows again? And I was kind of iffy about it. And at that time, we had just booked Jeremiah, the comedian. And he was like, man, what's up, man? We can get Lucci. Let's do it together. I can help bring people from Waco, Bryan, the Calvert area, Hearn. I was like, bet, we could do it, man. So we went ahead and did it together, and it played out good. So now that it played out good, that first one, and with that first one, we had 12 days of promotion. That same day, the Lucci show, it was 30, that was lower than 30, it was like 15-degree weather, and we still had a pretty good turnout. So I'm like, man, 12 days promotion, bad weather, and we had a good turnout. I know if we get it 30 days, and we could do things a little bit more organized, I know things gonna work out. So from here on out, I spoke to the owner and he was like, hey, is it cool if I book maybe 1 or 2 artists a month? And he was cool with it. So I was like, well, come on, let's ride with it.
All right. So as far as paying for the artists, not exactly trying to jump in the pockets or anything like that, but can you explain how that process goes? Like, do you fully invest into the artist, or is it a pool, or
no? We don't get nobody invested. It's the people who's involved. It's the people who putting the money in. That's point blank simple. A lot of people wonder, like, for instance, I'm gonna give you an example. My boy Chop, he has an artist. He's from Bryan. If he's involved, if his entertainment is One Shot Pro, if he's involved, and your face is involved, and I have an artist, he has an artist, it's common sense they're gonna open up. If Jim is involved and they have an artist, it's common sense their artist is gonna open up, because that's your event. That's how you set a platform up. That's the whole idea. If I bring artists out here, then I can get my artists, some more shine and some more publicity out there. So.
All right. So, how do you feel, or do you feel anything as far as making the change from a rapper, being in front of the camera a little bit more, to kind of being behind the scenes on the business aspect?
It's cool. It's cool. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I miss rapping, especially when I hear a lot of bullshit putting out. I miss rapping, but man, I ain't gonna lie. I always been that type of dude that I gotta take leave for something. I gotta take leave to do this or do that. When we started that In Your Face thing, we was always rocking together, and I was doing music, but at the same time, I was trying to run the group. I was trying to lead the team, and I couldn't do that at the same time and do music. So I was like, man, let me fall back. Let me push these other people. We got Sean P. We got AC the King. We got Randy B. We got TJ the Texan. We got some good artists, man. So I said, you know what, man, I got 4 good artists. Ain't no reason for me to be rapping. Let me help them manage themselves a little bit, you know, and set the platform for them so that way, you know, they can put on with the music.
All right. So when you hear like the criticism or a lot of times it's really just dry talking and I wouldn't say disrespect, just downplaying Club Taboo, maybe for the sake of promotion of another club. How do you let that affect you, or do you let that affect you?
Man, I don't let that affect me, man. It's funny. You be dying laughing, man, because I'm a clown too myself. But I'm big on public image, you know, as far as keeping that image up. You know, I can't go as bad as I want to get on Facebook and say something. I keep my mouth closed because I know it's best for me. You know, a lot of people out there talking, you know, throwing dirt, this and that. I don't respond to it, man. You just deeply digging yourself a hole. That's all you're really doing, you know. So we don't respond to that. You know, I got a few homeboys. I got to tell them, hey, chill. But we don't respond to that, man. Taboo in your face. Everybody who's part of the Taboo team, you know what I'm saying? From Nino, DJ M. Shawty, partner, my hookah man, New York, Bam. You name everybody that's part of the team, man. With all of us pushing, this ain't gonna stop. And we keep following the rules, you know, because that's another thing, you know, a lot of people have their hands on the club. You're breaking rules. You're doing it for yourself more than what I mean by you're doing by yourself is you're doing it more to party. You're doing it for an image. You're doing it to look good. See, we're doing it because we're trying to really put food on the table. We're trying to grow, and at the same time, I feel like we're giving the city something to do every weekend. You know, we're giving the city something to look forward to every month with a big concert. You know, when you think about it, the crime rate, murder. Let me break it down. The murder rate is up right now, but the crime rate as a whole is down when Taboo is up. You know, so yeah, we giving the city something to do. I don't pay attention to none of that hating shit. It don't bother me at all. You can put my name on it, I ain't gonna respond to it. I don't give a damn.
So when people say, like maybe another club promoter may say something like they just doing things just to try to take money out your pockets. You know, basically, does it take money out your pockets?
As in, you taking money out their pocket?
Like when they say like if they decide to throw something on the same night you got something going on, you know?
Nah, man. I mean, all right, Colleen, it's enough people for everybody to eat. I don't feel like I have to throw dirt on somebody else for me to get my shit jumping. You know, when you throw an event on our night, you just gonna make us go harder, and that's the wrong thing to do. You know, I hear out-of-town promoters always coming in, and hey, we're gonna throw an event. I'm not even out-of-town promoters in general. We're gonna throw an event on Saturday. I wish the best luck to you, but it's gonna be hard because I'm gonna tell you like this: when my team see something like that, we're gonna go even harder without having to throw dirt on it. We're gonna go even harder. You know, so we feel we can throw an event any day of the week, and make it jump. So.
All right. Now, also outside of the club thing and the in your face thing, you're also known for giving back to the community. I've seen you do things like giving back Christmas presents or passing out food on Thanksgiving. What inspires you to do things like that?
Man, honestly, man, people don't know it, but man, we came from the bottom. I was originally born in Costa Rica. My mom was a single mother at one point in time. I mean, to a point where we using the same diapers every day. She used to pray that when we shit, it came out hard so she can clean the diaper off. We could use the same diaper, from eating Spam all the time, noodles. We didn't have it all that good, So how I look at it now is when I have it, I want to be able to give people something, because, bro, when you ain't got nothing, when you have nothing going on, I know what it feels like. And when my mom tells me the story when she didn't have nothing and she didn't eat just to feed me and my sister, that's something you can't take for granted. So when I do, anytime I have some extra money or anytime I could do something for somebody, whether it's a kid or a dog, the homeless, somebody with a disorder, I try to help them out, man. Because like I said, you never know. At one point in time, I need that helping hand, So whenever you got it, ain't nothing wrong with helping somebody else out.
Also, what made you decide to get into the football coaching thing? It's good to try to lead the youth and try to set a good example for them. So what made you decide to get into that?
I'm a football junkie, man. I'm a football junkie. But long story short, I had my nephew try to sign him up for football, and I used to go out there and work with him before football practice started. The coach was kind of like the director over the team. Was like, man, you doing good, man. I like the drills and ideas you got. You want to coach? I started coaching the 3- and 4-year-olds, and now coaching 8 and 9-year-olds. Been coaching since what, 2013, about 4 fall seasons, 2 spring seasons, so about 6 football seasons I've been coaching in. And once the first year I started coaching, it made me start changing up my lifestyle, slowly but surely, because there's a lot of things you don't want to do, get in trouble. Next thing you know, you're in the newspaper, and you got these kids who look up to you as a role model, even some as fathers and uncles. Some of my kids, half of my team call me uncle. So, I mean, when they look up to you, man, it makes you get your act right. So that's what, coaching is almost like an outlet for me. So, you know, as long as those kids is there, as long as I'm still alive, I'm going to keep on coaching. I ain't stopping no time soon.
All right. So, do you have any advice to anybody that might want to try to jump into the promoter game or club game, anything like that?
Nah, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it would have been a lot harder for me to promote in a city that I'm not from. You know, being that I was in Killeen, and you know, I did a little bit of everything. I did sports. One point in time, I was a knucklehead in the streets. You know. Dad do this, my mama do that. I mean, I'm involved with so many people. I'm in tune with so many people that I was like, you know what? If I start promoting, everybody's gonna pay attention because I've been involved with so many people. I've been involved with a lot of people around the city in different type of aspects. So it made promotion for me a lot easier. Now, for people who not from Killeen and you come in Killeen trying to promote, your best bet is getting good with everybody, not burning bridges. When you burn a bridge, you're losing an opportunity, whether it's right then and there or in the future. And sooner or later, you're going to have to cross that path again. So your best bet is building relationships with people, going out more and more, building relationships with promoters, DJs, MCs, the people who are actually, and it's sad to say, man, but social media in Killeen is big. People are following the leader type of deal. You know, even if they're following somebody who's negative, people are following the leader type of city. So if you're messing with somebody who, you know, is pretty popular, you know, you get involved with those people, sooner or later, your name starts jumping, you know, and then from there, you have to build a team. Because honestly, I couldn't do this by myself. Without the team and support that I got now, it wouldn't be done.
Right. Well, also, with the following that you have, or the following that you had when you first got Taboo, also paired with the following that partner him had at Club Ice at that time, or Country Rock at that time, if I'm not mistaken. Describe the business behind, you know, bringing them over to Club Taboo to work for y'all guys to work together.
And at that point, man, I remember him, Shawty. I was speaking to the owner, man, and you know, we always do research on what other clubs got going on, from the DJs, MCs, and drink specials, everything. And we was thinking about hitting up partner and him, Shawty, to come DJ on Friday nights at VIPs. And I was like, you know what, I can get partner and him, Shawty, over there on Fridays, and I can get him, Shawty, over there on Saturdays. All of a sudden, about a week later, I see something about a Club Ice opening up. So I said, damn, we was gonna hit them up. Got on the phone, set up a meeting with them, like, hey man, I need to talk to y'all. Told them, hey, look, you know, we got an opportunity that it's more than just one club night. It's more than just one night a month. You know, I'm trying to get with y'all in for events, other club nights, give you an opportunity for another day. And, you know, they, within probably like less than 24 hours, it was like, hey, we down with y'all. We want to rock it out. And that to me, that was like a big move, because, and it was kind of hard for them because they already had plans to open the Club Ice. You know, they already had their whole layout, their whole blueprint on what they was going to do. You know, so when I presented that to them, it was kind of like, damn, man, you going to throw this on our face right now? And they went ahead and came on board, man. And as soon as that happened, him, Shawty, ended up DJing on Thursdays. And I was like, see, the opportunity came fast. There's going to be more than one chance, to, you know, for you to get your shine on. And, you know, everything's going good now.